Most of the over 30 Caribbean nations rely heavily on tourism for both employment and foreign exchange. To the region, the industry is worth $57 billion annually. However, the industry is now threatened by marine plastic pollution, which fouls the water, litters the beaches, and is taken up by fish and ends up in the human food chain. The underlying problem is the poor management of solid waste, coupled with socio-economic problems such as high levels of crime, corruption, unemployment, and poverty. The region consumes about 300,000 tons of plastic each year, most of which then becomes a disposal problem. Only half of the region's solid waste is disposed of in sanitary landfills. Most of the remainder goes into the storm drains and ultimately ends up in the ocean. About one third of the waste is single use plastic, which is intended to be used only once and thrown away. This is self destructive given the region's heavy dependence on beach based tourism for revenue and employment, and fish for dietary protein. It is therefore important to balance the care of the environment with the needs of the inhabitants. Most regional governments have taken a top down approach and introduced bans on single use plastic, but this approach has had serious setbacks. It has therefore become clear that a viable solution will involve rethinking how plastic is used regionally, minimizing unnecessary waste, finding long life or biodegradable alternatives to single use plastic, assisting businesses to prepare, and as well as allowing for adequate lead times, educational campaigns to encourage citizens to switch, and enforce penalties to deal with persistent offenders. The oceans of the world are joined, and waste from each part of the planet is slowly distributed around the rest of the world. So the Caribbean's problem with plastic waste is not a single country's problem. It is a problem for everyone.